who accepts it.
I got a couple curveballs for you, too, by the way.
Okay.
It's nice to tell you right for a second. That's okay.
Twitch has accepted the stream. YouTube has accepted the stream. Facebook has accepted the stream. Ready to start your show?
I just need the link first. And
Okay, I'll give you the link.
Then I'll distribute it, and then I'll be ready to roll.
You know, I was just thinking, kind of funny while you're doing that.
What's that?
And I don't know if I'd even want to do this, but you know what? I got no friends anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But listen, wouldn't it be kind of funny, like you're on the air, right? But if I was on the air, like let's just say we have a show. How many times does that guy pick his nose? Like I must pick my nose like 10 times during the show. People would be like, "What the fuck? Why is he making?"
You don't actually pick your nose. Like you usually just like scratch it.
No, but I'm actually talking like doing a little digging. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, but do it like a bunch of times where.
Hi, Nick's World.
Oh, hi, Nick.
But I hear you.
You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it would be funny or if it'd be like, that's gross until you realize, watch this show. This guy picks his nose.
If you get college students doing it, it'd be a hit, and I can tell you exactly why.
What if you picked it, though, and you did one of those wipe it on the tables? Like,
I can tell you what would happen if you had college students watching it.
They would do that? They would drink? Drink what?
Picked his nose. Drink a shot.
Oh, see, that'd be funny.
Every time he
They'd
picks
make
his
a
nose.
video game out of it.
Yeah, every time he picks his nose, we drink.
But it would be, again, it's like a subtle thing where you're not telling anybody you're going to be picking your nose.
Sure, yeah, no, they have to actually spot it. So you got like five people around a television drinking with our show on
and
the air.
then if you have a guest, they got to at least pick their nose once. They'd be like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
It's all people do. I don't think there's any show out there that wouldn't just pick their nose.
Oh, you gotta like eat hot wings while doing it to get it running too.
I don't know. I really do think it would be funny because there's nothing that disgusts me more than somebody picking their nose. And they always do it in the car. Like, you know, when you pull over at somebody and you look over at them, that guy's like digging, going for gold.
Sure.
And it's like, dude, why would you pick your nose in a car? You know?
The link has been sent through Messenger.
Cool, thank you. It's because they think no one can see them while they're driving around in their car.
And it's disgusting.
Hey, Tony, what if you're driving someone around, two
Yeah.
people,
Yes.
and you notice that they're having some kind of sex in the back seat? Do you ignore it?
Well, that's a good question because I had picked up somebody who ended up getting busted for that. So the guy that picked them up didn't say anything to them,
Yeah.
but he electronically went through the app and had the cops come. They fined the guy $1,000 for having sex in the back of the guy's car.
Doesn't
Now,
it seem rather petty to do that?
well, my whole thing is this. All right, you guys, I get it. You're doing what you're doing. But
Dates can get
what
kind of
would you do,
expensive.
Richard, honestly? Like, say you're sitting in the front seat, right?
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, something just hits you in the face, you know? And then you're like, oh, my God. Like, you know what I mean? What do you do then? You're like, excuse me, buddy, but, you know, I just got hit in the face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could see. Well, that would be invading your personal space.
Right. So, I mean, you got to, like, stop it before they get a little too crazy, I guess, because you never know. It's
You
like,
got to be like a referee.
yeah, like, you know, I don't know. Or you know what you could do? You could kind of play with them, like swerve the car a lot, or maybe like hit bumps, you know, while they're doing it, kind of throwing off the rhythm.
No, Tony, you got to get hydraulics installed, like Cheech and Chong. So
Yeah, man,
rider?
like that, you know, just keep it bouncing in.
Yeah.
But they might go with the rhythm on that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Anyways, I mean, the whole thing, Richard, is you'd have to clean the car, clean the seats. No, I don't want that. Do that. You know?
Okay. Yeah, I get you.
So
clean the car.
it is all about cleaning the car. You know?
Let's say we did.
Nick said, make way for Naughty Naughty. He toots his horn to say, make way for Naughty Naughty. Come on out and play. Make way for Naughty Naughty.
I'm going to take a guess that's a children's cartoon theme song.
I don't think it is, dude.
I don't know.
Welcome to Mike's world of magical nonsense and randomness.
That's definitely what he does.
All right, Jonesy's
All right,
in the house.
I just got one last link to post, and then I'll be done.
Nick's world almost sounds like he's like 10 years old or something.
No, he's actually about, I don't know how old he is. Nick, don't say your age. But Jonesy, you know, I just thinking I could get a T-shirt that says I'm Jonesin. That'd be kind of cool. Hey, Mike, by the way, I haven't sprung this on Ogre yet, but yes, I just ordered stickers. I know it's been a long time, buddy, but I finally got the stickers. Next is T-shirts.
Is it stickers for Love of Puppets?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I got to do something for advertising, and I promised this to Ogre for years, and
All right, I'm ready to roll.
finally getting moving.
Okay. When the timer says on the air, you're on the air, okay?
All right, sounds
Oh.
good.
Here we go.
Hey, Laura, thanks for tuning in. Mike, Nick, and
Laura chimed in. Oh,
way to steal my thunder. Welcome to For the Love of Puppets, the lowbrow highway comedy show with the goofy puppets. I'm Ogre, and here's my interjecting puppet, Billy.
I'm sorry, Ogre. I missed the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown
That's okay.
because you were talking to Laura.
Most of us get a 60-second countdown, but that's called premature ejaculation.
So the last thing I got was the 69-second, but I
Yep.
like that one.
Yep.
That was pretty good.
Ejaculation.
Elaculation?
Yep.
What is that?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Oh, all right. I've never heard that before.
Yep.
By the way, I didn't mean to spring this on you, and you probably wonder why I'm here, because I was just here
Yep.
last...
Theme song.
We did a what?
It was a theme song.
Oh, it was?
It was.
Naughty?
Yep.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so I'm not supposed to be on the show this week.
Okay.
When
Well,
in-
we're all about breaking.
Well, I got a
rules.
phone call from Meatball last night, and he said, Billy, I have an emergency cranial lobotomy. Don't know what the hell that is, but he said, could you please do me a favor? And I said, what's that? And he said, could you go on the show in my place? I said, well, I could, but I haven't done any material, my game. So he said, I could take his game on the show, and we could do it together, Ogre, and I don't know how to play it.
So you brought his game, but it's you as a puppet.
Yeah, it's
All right,
good.
I'm going to call BS here. I don't think that's actually what happened.
No, it is.
I'm guessing our proctologist puppeteer just shoved his hand up the wrong puppet's keister.
No, actually, he called me last night, and I don't have any material, so we're gonna play What Is That with you and me.
All right, so
Well,
we're-
hold on a minute. I want to talk to you.
Okay. That is what?
I want to talk to you.
That is what?
What the hell is that?
That's upside down.
Oh, is
I was
it?
just testing your reading glasses.
I don't know how to play the game, so you
Oh.
have to explain it to me.
Okay. All right. So,
But aren't we gonna talk first?
well, that's what she said, but
No. I don't like this.
all right. So this is a game
Yeah.
where
Use only your mouth.
yeah, this is a game where you only use your mouth and
No, this ain't that game. That's my game.
I was testing you.
Oh, you better. I'm in testes.
Yep. No, this is the game where you can only use your mouth, and
See, that's-
you do that thing that Mabel does, where you just go back and forth like you're playing the trombone.
See, you're gonna screw this up.
Yeah, nice catch there.
Yeah, I can. Wait a minute. I
You
want to
almost said a
talk.
dirty word.
Stop looking at the word. Okay.
I'm not even looking at
Okay, so what is it? Alabaster or Beatball said to me, is
it.
Alabaster?
Alabaster or meatball or what,
Meatball, right?
beatbox or one of them.
What's his name? He said that we're going to say words that sound dirty, but they're not really dirty. Now, I don't want to
Oh,
get...
so you know what this was? You were just testing me.
No, I don't want to get in trouble with the censors because a couple weeks or whatever it was...
You almost dropped the F-bomb, and now you're worried about the censor.
was because he plays those... You guys use dirty words.
They're not dirty. They just sound that
And
way.
I have to come up with something for that.
Yep.
I don't know if I can play this game. By the way, I got to tell you something.
Okay.
I still got to get my shtick out.
Your shtick is that like a Jewish penis?
Oh no!
You can
now-
schlep, or there's you can stoop them, or you got your shtick.
That was pretty dang
Yep.
good.
See,
Yeah,
so yeah, your shtick.
Yeah.
There's an example of a word that sounds dirty, but really isn't.
I like that.
Yep.
You just offended a bunch of Jewish people.
That's
too.
fine.
That was good. Wow, boy, them poor guys. We're sorry, everybody.
All right.
Jeez.
Well, Mike's got a filthy word for you. I'm curious to see what it is.
Oh yeah.
I may or may not pronounce it, but I know he likes it when I read his comments. So
Okay, then we gotta wait. Is he gonna do it fast or is
I
he...
don't know. If he doesn't, Mabel's going to be using her mouth on the bus station.
At the bus station.
Yep, at the bus station,
Yeah,
on
not
the bus
on the
station.
bus station. Jeez. Poor
You
Mabel.
put a whole bus in there.
Yeah, well, me and Mabel, we were hitting it
All right,
hard
well,
this morning.
I'm not seeing it on any monitors, so I'm just going to
Oh, here it is.
gubernatorial.
Gubernatorial.
Yep.
I don't even know what the heck that means.
All right.
But maybe Mike can
So
explain it.
that's when you pick your nose and you put on a TV show.
Is that really? They didn't hear what we were talking about, did they?
No, but it's got goober in it, so that's why I went with it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, so now you're going to pick the word, and then you have to tell me what it means, and then I tell you what it means?
No, I have to say the word, and then I have to tell you what I think it means.
Oh!
And then you tell me what you think it means. And we're generally usually both wrong. And our not customers, our listeners can chime in. Yeah, that's how you know I've worked too many years out of my life. Our listeners, because we don't have stickers to actually sell them. So, our listeners can chime in and see if they can get it right. But in the meantime, Mabel lived in bedrock and was classified as a clitosaurus. That's probably going to be disturbing to one of our other listeners. But
Wow. You know what, Mike? Can you
What?
put that in an AI generator, please? I'd like to see a picture of a clitosaurus. We can put it on the show. I like to see a clitosaurus.
I'm going to assume it looks like the Demogorgon from Stranger Things. Just got that flowery looking face.
I tell you, because I'm a dickosaurus.
Right.
Yep.
Is that like a Tyrannosaurus,
Yeah.
but instead of having short little arms, you just have a micro penis?
No, because I was thinking like a little hand, see little arms, like because I'm a dickosaurus.
Yeah.
Hear that, Mabel, baby? I'm coming home to rock through your world.
All right. So the word is Dick Sissel. DickCissel. Dick Sissel.
Wow. I got to come up with something for that.
Well, first I'm going to give our audience a minute to figure out what that is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you're nostalgic. Okay, all right.
Okay, Nick, I don't even know what that means, third year. How many years you get? You get like fourth year, fifth year, sixth year?
Well, Nick, if you get nostalgic, if you happen to know that DuckTales theme song, Mike loves that, so feel free to chime in with that.
DuckTales?
DuckTales, woohoo.
I watched this porno with Mabel, and it wasn't called Duck. They had
It was something about tails, though.
yeah, it was DuckTales.
Okay, got it.
I'm glad they beeped me out on that one. I don't think nobody knows what a dixicle is.
Okay, all right. But anyway, since nobody's actually guessed what a Dick Sissel is,
Dixicle.
I'm going to buy you some more time so you can actually think of what you think it is.
Oh, you don't know, do you?
Oh, I know what this is.
Oh, I was going to say, I hope you don't steal my answer.
All right, well, this is one of the things that is recommended the most not to do in life. But I'm pretty sure most guys, especially if they're single, have done this.
Oh.
The suffix in this word, sissel, gets its name from the sizzling sound of cooking, and it's really not recommended to fry bacon while naked. Because it
What the
splatters.
heck?
It splatters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets hot. But,
What the-
a Dick Sissel is an injury that you can obtain from hot bacon grease while cooking naked.
Oh,
Dick
my
Sissel.
God.
It's a specific type of burn. There's first-degree burns, second-degree burns, third-degrry burns, and Dick Sissels.
So you mean telling me that really hurts?
I don't know. I've never gotten
Oh,
it,
I
but
get it.
somebody did.
Do you know somebody? Oh, Laura Jane said, ouch.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm gonna. So I have to tell you what Dick Sissel is.
Yep.
Okay, well, let me. I don't normally play this game, but I'm gonna take a stab at it.
Okay, well, before you do that,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna address a topic that Mike brought up.
Masturbation?
Yeah, have you ever masturbated with ghost pepper extract?
No, not together.
Okay.
You know, I masturbated, but then I've used ghost pepper extract.
Yeah, I wouldn't try ghost pepper. I prefer Carolina Reaper. You know why?
Why?
It's killer lube.
Ooh. Are you joking with me?
Yeah, that's a bad pun.
Oh, okay.
Killer lube.
Oh.
Ghost pepper. Reaper.
I never did that.
Okay.
Okay, so what's a Dick Sissel? Well, all right, so Alabaster told me what I have to do, and I'm going to...
So you cheated. You got the answer from the other puppets?
No, he just told
You
me how
stole somebody else's game and then you got the answers from the other
No,
puppets?
he told me how I have to answer.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Like, don't... he wants me to... He told me you have to try to really tell the people what it means.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the game.
Yeah, so
Congratulations.
So I'm going for it.
We know you're not senile. You still remember how it works.
I'm penile. I know that. Okay, so a Dick Sissel. So Mabel the other day, my hot sweet honey.
Yeah.
Yep. She was
Ugly.
feeling hot and sweaty, so she went over to the Pandora's box. It's one of them
Seneca Street.
stores where she gets her.
Oh, I know what it is.
Oh, well-
It used to be across the street from the Lions
Well,
Den,
she
but they
gets her
turned it
little-
into a Tim Hortons.
Yeah, she gets her little weenie mask in it. I don't like the weenie mask.
Okay.
Ogre, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Anyway, she gets the little weenie mask
Sure.
and she puts it on her for me, and no. I don't come to the back door, Mabel. That's what I say. But she slips it in there now and then. I don't enjoy that.
Okay.
Yeah, Okay, so anyways.
You don't like playing Pinocchio and Geppetto?
Well, not when it has to do with my bum.
You don't like being
No,
Geppetto in that scenario?
no, not at all.
Okay.
So, anyways, when she was there on the counter, the guy said, "Oh, I see you're hot and sweaty, Mabel. I have something in the freezer for you." And he pulled out Dixicles.
Okay.
They were. Well, I thought I was supposed to talk.
No, I'm going to clue in one of our listeners here. Pandora's Box, for those of you that are not in the local Buffalo area, is not the Greek myth. It's based on that, but box is spelled with 3 X's, and it's an adult store. So that's what he's referring to.
Yeah.
Just got to break it down there a
Sex
little.
toys. That's what Pandora's box.
That's
sex
where he's
toys.
he's getting it from Pandora's box.
So Mabel, he pulled out Dixicles they were frozen weenies. Not weenies, they were actually like a popsicle on a stick, but it looked like a dick. Oop! Am I allowed to say dick on the show?
I don't think we're censored yet.
It looked like a Dixicle.
Okay.
So
Our censors got their pay cut, so they're no longer with the
Everybody's
company.
getting the pay cuts
Yep.
now.
Well, there was a budget cut at Think Twice Radio, so they had to go.
Oh, okay. So that's the answer. Okay? What do we do now?
Well, we got to remind him to stay clear of that store, so stay clear of that store.
Yeah, don't be careful, Nick.
Okay, so what a Dixicle, not
What's that?
what a Dick Sissel actually.
Oh, you said Dick Sickle.
Yes. It's a large sparrow-like bird with a conical bill, so like cone-shaped.
Okay.
Females have a pale yellow breast and rusty shoulders.
What the hell? That's kind of like your breast, Mabel. They're kind of pale, and you got them rusty shoulders because they squeak when you're when you're on the ground. Is that what it is?
Yep.
So it's a squeaky, big-boobed, big-nosed bird.
Sure.
Kinda
So
weird.
kind of looks like the thing you're talking about, except it doesn't go up your bung.
Where does it go?
I don't know.
Oh,
I think it just sits there.
it just sits there.
Yeah.
But you said the word Dixicle. Okay, my turn. I get to
Yeah,
pick.
yeah, Dick Sissel. Apparently has nothing to do with bacon, which makes it far less interesting.
Yours was good, though. I liked it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, let's see now.
While you're unfolding that, we'll
Yeah.
find out what dinosaurs do to clean their teeth.
What do they do to clean their teeth? Nobody knows.
Oh, they do flossals.
Okay,
But I'm Chang.
flossals.
Sorry, there's a 5-second delay in the audio here. It's either that or one of our puppeteers is slightly delayed mentally.
No, I had to look at the word. You got to get the word. And
Yeah,
then
you actually wear your glasses today.
Yeah, he does. He's got them on. Yeah, so I can see the screen.
Yep.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
So my word is fard.
Fard? Okay.
F-A-R-D, fard. Which is
Okay.
probably good because you know me, I got that flatulence problem.
Okay.
Right? So, this is, you're going to like this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Glad you have one because I'm thinking for a second.
Good. I'm glad you are. So, anyways, me and Mabel, we were banging.
Okay.
We were hitting it hard. I'm telling you. And then, man, her baby, I'm telling you, she was rocking the bed. Anyways, as Mabel was doing it, I was getting a little sore. Getting a little rashy. You know what I mean? So I said, honey, you got to go to the store and get some stuff for us so I don't get all rashy.
Okay.
And she said, okay, baby. And she put on her clothes, and then she ran to the store, and she came back. You know what she bought?
What?
She bought fard. It was right next to the lard, but it's fard. And it's for people that like to...
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
see that? I tell you, I'm getting good at this.
Got it. Okay. So it's like if you went into Pandora's box with 3 X's and bought some edible panties.
Yeah.
I know I'm stealing that from something I just watched
it's
recently, but I forget what I was
it's
watching.
that guy that says number 343. I went to my.
Oh, okay.
The guy that doesn't. You know what I'm talking about? You
No.
know him. Oh, you don't? Of course not.
I've been in doctors or sub shops where you take a number, but I don't know which one you're talking about.
Oh, I don't know what that is. What are you drinking, by the way?
Ice cap,
Oh, are you? Is that okay?
just a frozen ice
I was
cappuccino.
gonna say, it doesn't look like it's got all the nasty stuff in it. You're looking good, Ogre. I wish I was in as shape as you are. Yeah,
Yeah, my knees work a little
Yeah,
bit, not a lot, but they still work.
that's good. I
Yep.
mean, yeah, you got to get down on the ground sometimes.
Too
You
hot
got
for
to do it.
YouTube. Yep. Hot HAWT.
Hot. Oh, I like
yep.
that.
Yep.
Ooh, Nick, that was a good
Aussie speak.
Oh, is it? I thought it
Yep.
was kind
He
of
knows
like.
all those languages. All right, so it was fard.
It's called FARD.
All right,
Fard.
this is going to be a long circle here, as usual.
Why?
So a fard is what you would call Louis Anderson.
Louis Anderson.
Yeah, you know who Louis Anderson is.
Short, fat comedian.
Yeah, exactly. So the reason that I say it's Louis Anderson, this is going to be a long circle. You know the term fugly, right?
Yes,
Stands for effing ugly.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought
Well, if you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, there's barbarians and fighters and wizards and sorcerers, and there's a group called Bard. And a bard is usually some kind of entertaining person that has the ability to kind of use their social skills to charm people.
Really?
And so you can have like a singer or a musician or a poet, or you could technically do a comedian. However, sometimes you have a really fugly bard
Really?
or a fard. Hence, Louis Anderson. So, Louis, if you're listening to our show because our stuff is funnier than yours,
What? Why would you do that? Oh my God.
yeah, somebody hashtag Louis and see if he gets listening to us.
Wow. I thought he was funny.
Hooked on,
Is he
hooked
still
on
alive?
puppets. I don't know.
Oh.
I know I still see his stuff on Reels, but I don't know.
Wow, so we're funnier than Louis Anderson.
That's what I'm saying. It may or may not be true.
No, my God. We just annihilated half of the crowd of the bumpies. That's our bumpies. Okay. Okay.
No, he's not climbing under the table already.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that, Michael.
Oh, Laura, have fun with that on your next campaign.
Oh, you're running for something, Laura?
No. Not
Oh,
an
she's
election
got the
campaign.
runs?
That's what you call it when you're like doing a story of role playing that's not in the bedroom.
Oh, I thought maybe she either running for something or has it.
Yep.
No, she don't
She's
got
got she has the runs. Got
Does
it.
she? Got him? Well, it's okay. Most of the people watch us from the toilet anyways there, Laura. So that's good. Okay, so what's a fard? I'm got to read it to you.
Okay.
A religious obligation or duty.
A religious obligation or duty.
So I'm guessing, like, if you're a priest, you're a fard.
Okay, so like if Mike's children were just being absolutely rotten and I like went over and tried to perform an exorcism on them, that would be a fard?
Ah, there you go. So they shouldn't have called it the exorcist. They should have just called it the fard.
Yep. Oh, apparently Laura doesn't want us telling people that she does role playing that's in the bedroom.
Oh, wow. Man.
But
I gotta get her
Nick's
number
World
after the show.
says he's in her bedroom and he's awesome. I might have read those out of order, but whatever. We'll make it work.
Yeah. I like the way you put those
Yep.
together, Ogre. That was
Read
good.
from bottom to top. That's how it works.
That was wonderful.
Yep.
Okay, so
Like,
that was
it's like Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah, the
hell's Star
the
Wars?
intro credits.
Oh, Star Wars.
It's yeah, Star Wars. It's
thought
that
Star
show
Wars.
with William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy.
Oh,
Star Wars.
Shatner. He used to be a porn star, Shatner, right? He's the Shat, right?
I have a joke, but I just sent it out this morning, so I don't want to steal one I've just seen.
Oh,
I'll tell you later.
okay. All right.
Remind me about a Shatner joke, though.
Okay. You got to pick one from
You
the
should
can.
watch our show, too. That's what
All
she
right.
said.
Oh, boy.
All right.
All right, here we go. And the magical word of the day
All right. Well,
is...
thanks for listening from Georgia.
Oh, I thought Nick was from...
Okay, got it. Sex foil.
Ooh, sex foil.
Yep.
Boy, this could be a fun one.
All right. So if you're foiling someone's plan, that means you're stopping it. So, yes. Did I steal yours?
No.
Okay,
no,
good.
no, you're
So,
good.
okay, I figured not.
I
But
thought it was kind of funny because I'm
yeah,
wondering
if you're
where going
foiling
with
someone's
this.
plan, you're stopping it.
Stop it.
However, there's already a male equivalent of that, which is called cock blocking. So sex foil, sex foil is what it's actually called if you cock block a woman.
What the hell
Sex
did-
foiling.
That was good.
Yep.
You know what? I think you probably just created something new that the kids are going to use.
I'm guessing there's already a name for it that I just don't know. So if anybody knows the female equivalent of it, because I doubt it's actually sex foil, let us know in the comments.
Well, I'm telling you, between you and Jonesy, you guys know a lot of stuff, more than I
He'll
know.
probably make up his own answers that I won't trust. They'll sound funny, but they won't actually be a thing.
I bet you there is a thing. You guys might know.
No, I think Laura knows it. I think she's had this done to her multiple times. Wow. I don't know what the actual equivalent is, but
Wow. And then while we're talking about sex foil, we got Nick shooting us another joke.
what kind of shoes do spies wear?
Come on. I don't know. Beaver damming. No, that's not it, Mike. We know you made that one up. All right. So I have to come up with sex foil?
Yep.
All right. Well,
Sneakers. Got it.
all right. Well,
Clam slam is the opposite of that.
okay. Well, I'm going to have to do it like this.
Okay.
Oh, clam slam. That's pretty good. Okay. So sex foil, again, it's another thing you can buy. Okay. I'm going to tell you how me and Mabel use it.
Okay.
Because, we get it on.
Okay.
Okay. And Mabel, we're going to have to buy some more of that sex foil after the show.
Okay.
So anyways, Mabel likes it when I used to use plastic wrap and I used to cover her face with it. And then I'd ram her from behind,
Okay.
But now they came out with sex foil. And now I just foil up her whole
Oh,
head.
okay. So it's safer than a bag.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's not really safer than a bag. She still gets asphyxiated, but I go to town on
okay.
her ass.
All right.
I love you, baby. After the show, we'll get some sex foil.
All right. I got another theory on what sex foil is.
Two? Are we allowed to do
I
that
got,
this game?
I don't know, but I got another guess
All right, I
just in
wanna do
case.
two, too.
Just in case. All right. So, you know those weirdo, because you and I both have socially awkward friends. You know those weirdos that think that like the government is out to get us, which they may or may not be, but go to the extent where like they start decking out their windows in aluminum foil, so like nothing can get in.
Yeah.
The cell phones are not allowed in the house. There's no electronics.
Right.
They start like covering everything in foil. Well, I think when those weirdos find another person that has the same disorder that they have, and they get it on and they cover up the windows rather than pulling the shades, that's sex foil.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't think I could top that one.
All right. Well, what since you had another one,
Oh,
let's
I
see
was
what
just
it
going to
was.
say that,
What was your B-list
sometimes,
answer?
you go down on people and stuff like that. So they have this special gum and, it's got a certain taste to it and they wrap it in sex foil.
Oh, okay, got
That
it.
wasn't funny.
Got it.
I like
okay.
the first one better.
So it's like the zebra stripe gum where you used to have like the different color
Yeah,
stripes
do you
on
remember
it.
that?
Yeah, the flavor would last for 5 seconds. Instead of that, you unwrap the sex foil. Got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
It wasn't as funny as I liked it covered her face.
Yep. Got it. Okay. All right. So this is an architecture answer. So I might be right on my second guess. An ornamental design having 6 leaves or petals radiating from a common center.
Wow. I would not have ever
Okay.
thought that.
All right.
I can't even picture what that looks like. Like, honestly. So you have a 4-leaf clover?
So essentially, like if you have a flower and the leaves are shaped in like the Star of David, where it's got 6 points.
No, it's not what it said.
Well,
It's not-
it's an ornamental design having
ornamental.
six leaves or petals
Right.
radiating from a common center.
So each one has to look like a leaf.
So you'd have
6
you'd have like 2 going out diagonally,
Wait,
up,
can
2
you draw a
diagonally
picture of
down.
that?
Sure.
Get a piece of paper. Everybody, now it's drawing time with Ogre. He's going to put the camera on. He's
I'm
going
just going to use this.
No, don't use the damn cap. And I got to clean it.
Richard's got these.
Oh, he's got tons of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, then turn the camera on and show everybody your thing. Make it look like a dick. Make
No.
it look like a dick.
So you have some kind of
That is not what it looks
floral
like.
thing or
That-
something,
no.
but it's got 6 points.
No, that's wrong.
They're going to look more leafy, but here, if you want the pen and you want to
I
color
can't
it.
draw with one hand. I got to just still one hand up.
I drew with one hand.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I went
That was pretty good.
real hard.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I am real hard. Wait till I get home, Mabel. Okay, no. All right. Come on. Why don't you give me one more and so what time is
Okay.
it, 35. Yeah, we're doing okay because it's just me and you.
Okay.
Yeah, because we got yeah. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. You were supposed to pick the next one.
I just picked that one.
Oh, all right. This is the last one. Then.
Yeah.
Okay. Last one. All right. Okay.
You said you wanted another one.
How come we're getting all the same ones, man? Okay. My word is futtock.
Futtock?
Futtock. Futtock.
Okay.
Futtock. All right. Well, I'm going to have to stick with Mabel again. You know, way it's going today. See how the show sucks now?
Okay.
See, you get now it's working. Okay, so, well, sometimes when me and Mabel are in the bedroom, right? And, yep, when we're in the bedroom and she's bent over and she's got the sex foil around her face, right? Mm-hmm. I sometimes pull out and I take my foot and I shove it right up her ass.
Oh, so you Bangkok like Nick said?
Well, it's called a futtock
Okay.
when you do that.
Okay.
Mabel, we're gonna try that later, baby.
Okay. All right.
She don't wait till she sees my foot go up her.
All right. Foot up anus. Got it. That's a futtock.
It's a futtock.
Okay.
So I did it quick and fast.
Yep. Standard. Got it. Okay.
She said.
All right. So I've got a guess for this.
You do?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. You know what a buttock is, right?
Is that an ass?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you've watched the Tonight Show with Jay Leno as the host back when he was doing it, right?
That the guy with the big chin?
Yep.
Okay.
So you know the cleft chin that he had?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Well, the cleft isn't always in the chin. Sometimes you get a cleft foot, and with that cleft going down the middle of your foot, it starts to create that little ripple in your foot.
Huh.
So that's a futtock instead of a buttock. Because it looks like an ass on your foot, but it's on your foot. So it's a futtock.
That's got to have been one of the crappiest answers I have ever heard you say, man. That was like poo.
Well, like I said, it usually goes in a circle. I have to loop around to get through some of my BS.
You got some good material, but that one just...
Yeah. It's like a buttock on your foot because it's got a cleft in there. Does my foot look like Jay Leno?
That sucks. That was bad.
That's okay.
Oh, God. Woo. All right. Okay.
I mean, your answer was great, too.
No, I know, but it's the line on my foot.
She had my foot in her.
Did you picture that? Okay. So a futtock is each of the... Nope. Well, yeah, I'm reading it right. It's kind of hard to see. A futtock is each of the curved timber pieces forming the lower part of a ship's frame.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, lumbar is part of the spine.
No, it's not the same.
I know. That's
So,
what you said.
I don't know where that would actually be, to be honest with you. Like, curved timber pieces forming the lower part of a ship's frame.
Yeah. So normally there will be like one piece going from the bow of the stern, and then you'll have other ones going across. So the ones going across, for example, would be the lower portion on the
So
frame.
you have a bow, you have a stern, and the things that connect them are the futtock.
Sure.
Man, this is one ship show. We got it all set.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm going to thank you so much for having me on. I'm sorry. We'll get a meatball on. This was a tough show.
All right.
Wait, don't turn me off yet.
I turn everyone off.
Mabel,
I'm
keep
just
it
that
hot for
fugly.
me, baby.
I'm a fard.
I'm going to get me some sex tonight. Yep,
All right.
Me and Mabel, we're going to rock it.
All
Keep
right.
it hot for me, baby. She makes the best apple pie.
Well, thanks for tuning in to For the Love of Puppets. You can find us on For the Love of Puppets on Facebook and YouTube, and For the Love of Puppets show on TikTok and Instagram. And
Where else? Where else, Ogre?
OnlyFans, Only Puppets. I don't know.
We should do one. Want to do one?
Pornhub.
OnlyFans? Wouldn't it be funny? Can we actually do that? Set up an OnlyFans and just have like do stuff?
This is Billy.
Can we do it?
I mean, you'd probably have to buy some sausage links or something, but you probably could.
I mean, so my question is there a standard that you have to do if you're part of...
Probably.
I mean, is OnlyFans have to be nasty, or can you, like, just do it other things?
I don't know. I don't have memberships. Mike is too cheap to pay. Nick's World likes children's cartoons more than that stuff. So I guess Laura would be the listener tonight to ask.
Yeah,
I hate to keep calling her out, but all right. So you got your puppet in ship shape.
This guy hasn't been on in a while.
All right.
Whoa.
Well, let's see if he's off tonight. How's it going, Slosher?
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
How you been?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm okay. Got to get that other voice out of my mouth.
Yep. Got to wet your whistle.
Oh, my cup's empty, buddy.
Well, that's tough. You should have stocked up on your booze before you came in.
I haven't been on your show for a long time.
Yep.
I went to Alcoholics Anonymous.
Oh, okay. That was your excuse?
Well, I broke my cup. It was sad.
Oh, okay.
We had a funeral, and then I joined. It didn't work. Nope.
Okay.
So I'm back to the booze.
Yep, that's correct, Nick. He is. You're drunk off your donkey.
I'm not a donkey.
Nope.
I'm a. Wait a minute. What am I? I'm a dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Those are gross.
You are one ugly dog.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Okay. I'll take it literally in your case.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I haven't been on your show in a long time.
Yep.
So are we gonna talk about booze?
No, I think we're going to do a top 10 list today.
Oh no.
But, you know.
Is it about booze?
Nope.
Oh,
However, it might fit in with our petting zoo theme since you're here.
for real?
Yep.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, you know where your front legs are?
Oh,
Yep. You know where your back legs are?
I got a little blurry there.
You know where your back legs are? You don't know where your back legs are?
I got yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They're over
Well,
there.
if you didn't notice, right behind your back legs, you're getting petted by your puppeteer. You feel that hand back there, or is the alcohol kicking in?
You know what? I ain't no drinking no more.
That's a proctology joke for you there.
That's his proctologies?
Yep. You got somebody's hand shoved up your keister.
I don't go to the proctologist.
Okay. You just get a friend to do it?
They got booze?
No, I don't think so.
I go
They
there.
got alcohol, but it's for cleaning.
Well, that's good enough for me.
Okay, no, that stuff will make you go blind. Don't drink
Look,
that stuff.
I can see you. I see you. Ogre, you know what?
What?
You're looking good, buddy.
Thank you.
I haven't seen you in so long.
Yep.
You're looking really good.
That's just the beer goggles talking.
I don't know. You're looking like you got a hot mom. Yeah.
I'm not gonna judge. I know what month it is, but you're not my type.
Oh, that's all right. You ever go and you can take me for a drink? I just a little.
Nah, not my type. I'm gonna pass on that offer. But since we got you on the petting zoo theme, our top 10 list this week is top 10 reasons something got stuck in your ass.
Is that really?
That is actually the list today. So since you got that puppet's hand or that puppeteer's hand right up there, top 10 excuses, or top 10 reasons something stuck in your ass.
Wow! This is gonna be one hell of a show.
All right. So what do you got, Slosher? What's the best reason that you can think of that something would get stuck up there, other than you're a puppet?
You mean like I was drinking and the bottle fell?
Sure.
Okay.
Not
And
sure
then-
how the bottle falls up there, but you're doing bottle stands?
No, the bottle fell on the floor.
Oh, okay.
So I bent over to pick it up, and it got stuck in my hiney.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is that it?
I guess you could do that.
There you go. You know what? I was the smartest in the class.
Is that your your DUI class?
DUI.
Yeah.
What's that? What does that
Uh,
stand for?
dogging under impairment?
Oh, I took that class when I was just a small little puppy.
Deering under impairment?
I thought it was drinking under impairment.
Oh, okay.
I was okay. Is it drinking?
Something like that.
You told me before, do not talk about booze.
Okay. No, I said give me something, like, I just want to make sure you give me stuff other than booze as well. I understand you. I understand you're out. Like, I got that.
I
But
am.
I just need to make sure you give me dialogue other than that as well.
All right. So I'm going to talk about the bottle in my butt.
Okay. All right. Top 10 reasons.
I got a bottle in my butt.
Okay. I like Mike's excuse.
What did it say?
I needed both my hands and still had to hold the flashlight.
And what got stuck?
The flashlight. That's what he's holding it with.
Is in his butt?
Yeah.
Michael, he better call a doctor.
Only if it's stuck there more than 4 hours.
911. 911.
411.
No, 911.
It's not an emergency.
It is if you get it stuck.
But if you call 411, you can give them that information.
Wait, does Mike like sticking things in his butt?
I'm pretty sure he does.
Hey, Mike, you got some booze?
Either that or I misunderstood something and was just referring to his last date as Peg.
A peg?
I'll tell you what pegging is when you get older.
All right.
Okay.
So, I'm going to tell you the top 10 things reason I got a bottle stuck in my butt.
All right. So what are your 10?
It fell on the floor.
Okay. So that's number 10. Number 9 is?
I got stuck.
Okay. Number 9 is all right.
You like my list?
I like that you at least like try to see how far you can get on this. Yeah. These lists usually take me a while to come up with. So.
Oh.
And no, I did not actually Google and see what reasons people actually used. All right, so number 10, and I'm guessing you've had this issue. Everybody's had this issue at some point. We don't always use, sticking it in our ass as the solution, but your friend tells you to remember something and you won't.
Okay. My friend tells me something and I can't remember it and I won't.
Yep. So like you're supposed to actually bring something and remember to bring it.
Okay.
And you don't. Like if there's a potluck and you're supposed to bring some kind of food.
Okay.
You store the mac and cheese up there so you don't forget it.
And now am I using the bag?
What?
Am I using the bag?
You should probably put it in a bag so that it does when you take it out it doesn't have doesn't have crap all over it. Oh. But another case where you could do this is like the best man with wedding rings. You don't want him to lose them, so you just store them up there and then pull them out, when the moment comes.
Wow. I'm going to have to tell my friends.
Yep. Anybody that's got a wedding coming up this summer, they're going to want to remember that. Have the best man store them up his rectum so that he doesn't forget them.
Oh, I like your answers, Ogre. You're a smart guy.
Well, Laura apparently does it so she can get something into Canada.
Wow. All these
Mike
people,
uses it to bring it into a state facility.
You know what I'm starting to realize?
What's that?
Everybody sticks something up their ass.
Yeah, they seem to.
They do.
All right. So my number 9 reason. You've been to a grocery store, right? I mean, I know you mostly drink your calories, but you've been to a grocery store at some point, right?
If you're talking about the ones that sell the booze?
Usually they sell food.
Oh, they got food?
Yeah.
I don't. I guess there. I wonder why they call
All
it
right.
groceries. I thought that meant booze.
All right. Well, there's most of the aisles, and then there are normally the 2 off to the right-hand side that have people with
Booze.
smaller amounts of booze.
Little bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those guys.
Well, you know what the most obnoxious thing you can do is when you're about to cash out?
Don't drink them.
Get in the 10 items or under list or line when you have more stuff than that.
Okay.
So the number 9 reason to have something stuck up your ass is to be able to use the 10 items or less line.
That's good. Why would I want to do that for? I don't understand this. So I'm going to take the. I'm giving you dialogue. Your bottom is going to hold the bottoms.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep. So if I went to the grocery store and I had 11 items, I could store some corn up there while I went through the registers so that I didn't have to have so that I could go through the 10 items or less line.
Wow.
Yep.
You are something else.
But a question for you: did you actually used to pull Santa's sleigh?
That fat bastard! I never did nothing wrong. He's this dirty, rotten, fat bastard. You know what, Ogre?
What's that?
They made fun of me. It's okay. It's all right.
Why'd they make fun of you?
Because they said I couldn't help them. That fat bastard! I hate him.
Well, that answers your question, Nick.
Why did he say something? What did he say?
We got Peso trying to increase our viewers. It probably means we can pay something and get our views boosted.
Is that Peso?
Peso. Peso.
Hey, you know, he sounds like he's one of my men. You got some Corvée? What's that thing?
Corvée, yeah.
You got some Corvée Peso?
If you call it Corvée, then we don't have to worry about gimmick infringement on that.
Yeah, come on.
But Mike apparently likes to use a pineapple up there. If you shove it up there fast enough, it's a Pineapple Express.
Oh, that's nice. We should probably let our bumpies know. Please do not click on the link by Peso. We do not know him, and he's probably going to put a virus on your computer.
Quite possible. Plus, we also don't want to pay to actually increase our viewers. If we do that, we just give them beer to listen to our show.
But we must say, Ogre, that we should. Anybody out there like to talk about Peso? Lay it on thick.
Yep.
Peso.
Okay, so anyway, the number 8 reason to shove something up your ass, other than your name is Pisu.
You know, I would tell you about that fat bastard that he stuck up my ass.
Nope. What did Santa do, though? Did he give you something from his sack?
No, he didn't do it. It was Dancer.
Dancer? Okay.
He had his little dancing belt on, and he stuck a carrot in my hind. He thought it was funny.
I bet I know what they called you after that.
Frosty the Snowman?
No, I'm guessing you were walking funny, so I'm going to go with Prancer.
Oh. That's what they did call me, Prancer. Okay.
So were you a single reindeer, or were you a taken reindeer when this happened?
What have I been doing?
So when you got the carrot shoved up your keister, was that were you a single reindeer or a taken reindeer?
I never was a reindeer. I've always been
All right, sorry. Were you a single dog or a taken dog?
Listen, you know I gotta explain something to you, buddy.
Yeah, you got growths in your head.
There are growths. Hey,
Yeah,
listen.
No, normally when there's a growth on your head, that's a tumor.
I'm gonna tell you how deep this is. This is deeper than
your mom tells me that too.
Oh, I'm telling you now. I've been there, and I told them, you need to recognize me for who I am. That's right. And
You're my real dad?
No, I'm a dog. I'm a dog. And I use the pronoun dog.
Oh, okay.
And that's right. I wasn't. That's how I recognize myself.
So you identify as sit stay?
That's right.
Okay.
And I have rights just like everybody else.
Okay. You have lefts too? Or do you just like veer off totally hammered?
I don't know. My cup's dry.
Okay.
I'm telling you. That's how we roll.
All right. So were you a single dog or a taken dog when you got this carrot jammed up there?
I was single.
Okay.
But I felt violated.
The number 8 reason to jam something up your ass, or to have something up your ass, is if you have to hide it from your girlfriend. So, like, if you got her theater tickets and, you know, you're old enough that you didn't buy them on your phone and you actually got, like, the hard tickets.
Why are they hard?
Like a physical copy.
So you didn't get them hard?
I mean, I could for $20, but
I was going to say you should be able to get something for $20.
Yeah, but yeah, if you actually get something and you need to save it for her birthday or something, she might look in a bunch of places. She might look in the nightstand. She might look in your sock drawer. If you hide it up your keister, she's not going to find it.
Well, I don't know. What if she likes to tickle your hiney?
I mean,
I see some girls.
You can tickle it without actually, going in there. If you're digging for gold, that's a different story.
I was sitting next to this girl at the bar. She was telling me she likes to lick it like ice cream. And I was like, huh?
I mean, Clinton Street is the street for trying to get stuff jammed up your ass. But
everybody's chiming in on pesos.
Yep.
Yeah. Peso.
Apparently, Pesu's mom sucks you for quarters.
Wow. Just quarters. You think I could get at least $50 or something?
It's a rough crowd.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking of rough crowds, the number 7 reason to hide something in your ass is if you're walking through a rough neighborhood. Like if you think you're going to get mugged, what you do is you take your wallet, take your expired debit card, and leave it in your wallet.
Okay.
Then put the real debit card that hasn't expired yet up your butt.
In your butt.
Yep. So if you put your ID and your valid debit card in your butt, and then you keep the expired one in your wallet, nobody's going to take your money. You might get your wallet, but they won't get your money.
Yeah, but what about if you're on that wall on Chippewa? Sometimes they got the gang. They're called Manchu Butt Pirates.
Manchu butt pirates?
Yeah, and sometimes they check your hiney first. They say, drop your drawers.
I think you're misunderstanding that. So I realize if you've got a nice derriere, they refer to it as a peach.
Yeah, peach.
But Manchu Picchu is not the Manchu butt pirates. That's just a group of people that hang out on Chippewa from South America.
Oh, okay. Well, they did. Yeah, they're probably in Taiwan now, or is they? Taiwan?
Manchu Picchu does not move around.
No, I mean they probably got iced already. You know what I mean? And they're probably they're gone now.
When you say iced, do you mean dead or deported? Because it means something different over the last year.
Oh no,
or so.
yeah, no. It means they got rough handled and gone.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. All right. Speaking of getting rough handled, the number 6 reason to hide something.
I like every time I like the way you do this. Everyone you're getting a little something special.
Well, that's my dating life. Every so often, I actually get a date and they're special. Special.
Oh, that's nice. I like you, Ogre.
Well, I try to do this thing called a segue, and it's not just something you write on.
Oh, what is it? Can you explain?
Yeah, segue is something when you use it to go from one conversation into the next.
Oh, I never even know that. Do we do that when we go do segue?
No, I just say something. You go, "Hey, guy, booze," and then I
do not do that.
And I start going to the next sentence, and you're like, "Guy, booze."
Do I really? Is that what I do?
Pretty much.
Well, if I was a monster and I liked cookies, I'd say, "Give me cookies."
Yep.
So my thing is booze.
All right. Well, you got any booze is good enough for me.
There's my cup.
You see what I did?
No.
You got any booze is good enough for me. All right. Well, I'll tell you when you're ready.
I was gonna say okay.
Yep. That glass is looking dirty and dingy and dusty.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. No, this is fresh. This is fresh. I broke the last one.
I'm surprised you didn't get either of those.
Because
Okay.
Mike says, Ogre, you bang trees, ladies.
That's definitely true. I like to branch out to them.
Wow. Did you guys plan this?
No. I just I watched this show where there was this one guy that did jokes on any subject, and he had fur kind of like you, but it was a little bit froier.
Oh, I like it. Froier.
Yep.
So he didn't have gross.
Nope, he didn't have gross. He had ears.
Laura Jane says the boozy monster. Now, last place I went to, I sat next to the boozy monster.
I think you were the boozy monster.
No, I sat next to her.
Oh, okay.
She was hot. Oh man, she could drink like a fish.
Okay.
Well, she was.
How do fish drink?
How do they drink?
Yep.
Like watch me.
Okay.
I love it when you answer okay.
Well,
Okay.
I was trying not to say something more adult, and I just let the thought that was in my head go.
No, you could just say what's on your mind, but I know how you are. You don't hold back, pal. When you got yep.
Okay, that's kind of the same motion your mom makes when she's swallowing my ruler.
Whoa.
That's the most appropriate way I can think of putting that.
That's right, my foot long.
I don't have a yardstick, but you know.
Yeah, yardstick. Yeah, it's okay. You can say yardstick. I'm hung like a horse, and I'm only a dog.
So with a rider?
Only if it's got booze.
No, I'm assuming if you're going to hang a horse, that's how you do it.
With the rider?
With a rider?
If it's upside down, you could do it. I think.
I think you're thinking of the wrong type of hung.
Oh, you mean like
lynched?
Lynched.
If you're going to hang a horse, it'd be with the rider.
Oh, a horse named Lynn. I never did that with her.
Yes, Lynn.
Yeah,
there we go.
There we
Got
go.
it. I don't think I know a Lynn. That we both know at least. I know Lynn's, but I don't think I know one that's mutual.
Oh, Ogre, hold on.
Okay.
What, honey? What, baby? Oh, my little sweetie. She's dry.
Okay. Speaking of dry, the number 6 reason that you would need something up your ass is protection.
What number are we on?
Number 6.
Oh, wow, man. We were breezing through this one.
Yep. We had stalled
You're
for a
getting
few
lots
minutes.
of dialogue.
Yep. Exactly. It's appreciated. Yep. Your mom is apparently. Are you a dog or are you a rain goat?
You know
Because
what?
apparently your mom is a throw goat, or as Mike says.
Listen. I identify as a dog,
Okay.
and I have my rights just like everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
That's when you
I
walk
fly
into the
my
wall.
I fly
right?
my flag. I wave my cup. See?
Yep. I can see it getting flown right there.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
You're just trying to kick the hand up your butt. Is that what I heard?
Anybody got anything?
All right. But yeah, the number. Did I even say the number 6 reason, or did you cut me off?
No, you never said it.
Okay. So the number 6 reason, speaking of dry things, is protection from anal.
Okay, now we need to discuss that.
Yep. So if you think if you're going out to a bar and you
Okay.
got your cup and it's not full, but you think you're going to fill it too many times and somebody might try to ram you from behind while you're at the bar, you can just stick a knife up there, and if anybody tries to ramrod you, they'll have a problem.
Wait a minute, I'll have a problem if I stick a knife up there.
It's better than a chastity belt. Like, it's super effective. If anybody tries to shove it up there and they get knifed, you're going to be fine.
So if we need to describe this to the bumpies, we're sticking the handle.
So you put the handle in first, so like the blade
handle.
is sticking out. That way, if somebody else tries to insert something in, they get cut.
Okay, so anybody watching the show or listening, do not stick a knife up your butt. The blade first.
Yeah, always handle first.
Handle first.
We know from experience.
And we know what happens. There comes a lawsuit. I can tell you right now.
Yeah, it's like when the Three Stooges hit somebody over the head with a wrench, and people thought, "Hey, this is a good idea."
That's right. See?
All right. So if you couldn't think of 5 reasons to shove something up your butt, we just gave you them. And now moving on to the top 5.
What are we doing?
We went through 5. We have 5 more.
Oh!
It's 10. This is the problem with adding when you're drunk, especially if you're a reindeer.
Wow, look at that.
Yep. All right. So close to one of Laura's guesses earlier, the number 5 reason to shove something up your ass is if you need to sneak something into a theme park or event.
Oh, like a Taylor Swift concert.
Yep, like a Taylor Swift. Like,
Okay,
what would you need to sneak into a Taylor Swift concert?
I was going to say Josh Allen, but no, that'd be a Haley Steinfeld concert.
That would be Travis Kelce is the one you're trying to think of.
He's switching to Travis Kelce up there.
Yep. So yeah, you could do that. Along the same line as Travis Kelce, I was thinking like a 12-inch sub. But being alcohol themed, what would you try to sneak into an event?
Oh, I would probably.
See, she's on the right. Laura's on the right path. But what would you store it in?
You know what? I am going to call her up after the show, and me and her are going to go out. She could buy me a drink.
Okay.
She likes alcohol.
Yep.
Yep. I didn't know that.
Yeah. She might drink your glass.
Oh, no, you can't drink my glass.
Okay.
I'll bring 2 glasses. Both for me. You can fill it, and you can have the bottle,
Okay.
Laura.
All right.
You know what I would stick up my butt? Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I know the answer, but I'm waiting to see if you say it.
I would stick up my butt?
Yeah. I'm not sure if the puppeteer knows what this is.
Yeah, I do. A gerbil.
Nope. It's 5 letters, and it holds alcohol.
A jug.
5 letters. Good job.
Cup.
Good job.
Shard. That's 5 letters.
That is 5 letters.
It's a shard.
And I was worried you were going to say shart, so glad
Flask.
you didn't do. There you go.
Bingo!
I was wondering if you actually knew what that device was.
I know what that is.
All right. Good.
Remember I told you we were going to hold a flask instead of a cup.
Yep. All right.
Now we got the cup.
Now you got a cup. Two dogs, 1 cup.
And booze.
Yep. All right, so the number 4 reason to have something up your ass.
Oh, it's going to be
I was
a
curious
big
to
one.
see if anybody would
Oh,
have
I
something.
was waiting for the big
No, I
one.
was just pausing to see if anybody had anything. So number 4 reason, it's the only place your kids won't look for their Christmas present. So like if you got them like a Game Boy game or something, when they were that big and
Yeah.
show it up
The
there.
Reese's peanut butter cups in the little candy cane.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, some of the stocking stuffers.
Oh,
that you get.
yeah.
Yeah, but the Christmas where they get like an Xbox is going to be a little bit more difficult.
You'd have to work yourself up.
Yep. Or I want a snowboard.
So these would be called ass stuffers.
Yeah, sure, sure. Yeah.
Ass stuffers instead of stocking stuffers. Unless you stuck the stocking up your ass, and then that would be stocking up an ass stuffer. An ass stucker.
The best I got is Docker stuffers, but that's still not
Dockers are
rhyming.
shoes.
Well, they also make pants.
How about a stuffer fluffer?
Stuffer fluffer. I'm pretty sure that's already a career.
Wait a minute. Speaking of asses, look who just joined us.
Who's that?
Chantal!
Oh, hey, thanks for tuning in.
Why is her last name called Maine?
Yep, I can still wear it. I've been wearing it.
Well, he wears it on the show because of special things are going to happen one day around here. Hey, Chantal, you like booze? Fill up my cup.
Good night, Nick. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Sorry, Nick. We go on late because
Yep.
the puppeteers got other prior
Yep.
up, but it's going to all change.
We
soon.
appreciate you tuning in until your curfew kicked in.
We're talking to Ogre.
Yep. Okay. So the number 3, Chantal. In case you missed it, the top 10 was this week is top 10 reasons something stuck in your ass. So just let us know what you got on that.
She's got a lot of her ass.
I just figured I'd let her volunteer her own answers. But number 3. All right. So there are a couple of things you can lend friends that they never give back. So I'll see if you know this one.
Okay.
What is it that Chantal probably knows this? Mike, I know knows this.
Chantal.
So
tunes on
what
to a
is
show?
it that you can lend someone that they never give back?
I know.
What's that?
Booze. Like a bottle of booze.
No, you're just giving it away at that point. You don't lend booze.
People lend it to me.
No, they give it to you. You don't give it back.
I never
Lending, yeah. So what's something that if you lend it where it's expected to give it back, someone always walks off. There we go, Chantal. Lighter. Number 3 reason to have something shoved up your ass is people are less likely to walk off with your lighter.
For real?
Yep, that's my number 3 reason.
Is it really?
Yep.
Wow, you and her connect on so many levels.
I figured one of those two would get it because I know they both smoke.
Well, I mean, you and Chantal
And
really
Mike doesn't
connect.
do it. Mike doesn't smoke from looking in a mirror.
If
So
you guys should go and go to on a date, and then you guys could buy me a drink.
way to propose a 3-way, dude.
Yep. That's how we roll.
I hope the reindeer's wife doesn't get jealous.
What are we talking about?
Yep. So number 2 reason to shove something up your ass, or that something is shoved up your ass.
How many times did you say ass on this show so far?
I would a lot of
More than I
lot
said
of donkeys
booze.
on the show. Number 2 reason something's shoved up your ass. Women don't have pockets.
They got vaginas.
Well, they do, but generally before most women resort to that, and you stole one of my jokes, but generally before they resort to that, women store it in their bra first.
Oh, I thought they stored
like
it
if
in their vagina.
they're not carrying a purse and they don't have pockets, it goes in the bra first. I was gonna say that it goes in the butt because there's no other place to store it, and then that saves you with your joke. But yeah, that's the number 2 reason.
So girls can stick it in their. They have 3 spots.
Yep, exactly. But
their
yeah,
boobs, their vagina, and their
as she
butt.
said, they do have bras. That's why I figured I'd go with that one. There's that first. Yep, a chest of drawers. I like that.
Man, they can stick stuff everywhere.
You got to be busty to call it a chest of drawers, but I like that term.
I like that term.
All right, and the number 1 reason that something stuck up your ass.
Wait a minute. Do you want to do it when there's a minute left or a minute?
No,
30?
because we still got shout outs. So since you're a dog, where does every dog like to shove his nose?
I like to shove my nose up your ass.
Exactly. So it's the only way you can get the dog close to his pills. All right. So that's our top 10 for this week. But now we got our shout outs. we got a few birthdays coming up. So happy birthday, Cassie, today. Virginia coming up, and also Big Frank. I don't know how many of those people actually listen to him, but I know we tend to run into them this time of year. So I figured I'll throw out some happy birthdays there. Thanks for tuning in. Nick's World, Chantal, Laura, Mike. Anybody I forgot?
I was going to say, hey, Cole, hey, Parker, and everybody that likes booze. And you like sex?
We love
On the
that.
beach,
and
baby.
Have we heard of Olive, the other reindeer?
I don't know. Olive, the name reindeer.
Oh, let me guess. They used to laugh and call you names. All right. Well, yeah, we'll try to advertise the next time. But thanks for tuning in to For the Love of Puppets. We'll see you in a couple of weeks, and you can catch us at Nickel City Comic Con coming up at the end of the month.
Yeah, we're going to have a booth.
Yep, we'll have. No, we're not.
No
I'm not
booth?
paying that much. But thanks for tuning in For the Love of Puppets. That's been our show. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
My cup is dry.
Get used to it and shove it up your ass.